Hey everybody, this is Dreadful Shot with Fast Food Clan. I'm going to give you the basics of flying a UH-64 Blackhawk. First thing, I always like to be in third person, that's just how I am. Let's go ahead and hop out and show you the helicopter. Here's the back wheel and the front wheel. It's very important when you're landing that you know where it is that your wheels are going to touch. So, got the driver, the right gunner, the left gunner, left bay, and right bay. In that order, F1 through F5 standard defaults. You can repair from the helicopter if you just pull out that repair tool and you're in the bay. Hit it with a rocket just to give you a show of what it is. So hit it anywhere on the side with your repair tool and it should come up. You might have to look around a little bit to get it going, but let's get to the flying. So W to take off, keep it level. Usually you have to point it forward a tad or point it up a little. So W ranks you up. Right is D. Left is A. S is down, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So hang it back around. If you move your mouse to the right, it'll strafe right. If you move it to the left, it'll strafe left. Now if you pull it back, it'll point the nose up. Push it forward, points the nose down, just like any other flying simulator there is. Let's just go ahead and get to the flying. Get used to pulling it down a little bit low. That'll help you get things down. That was just turning left with A and pushing the mouse to the right. Gives you that nice little strafe. Now let's go ahead and get to the flying. I'm going to show you the rest of the map real quick. It's nice since I was on this map. I got to clear it out a little bit. Had a little too much fun with the minigun. Alright, and we're coming up on the third base. And the fourth base. And over these rocks is the fifth. In case you're not familiar with Valparaiso, this is a rush map. Alright, this area is a little tight for the Blackhawk, so keep that in mind. You have limited space. Not much you can do with the flying here, so you almost want to use the Blackhawk as a hit and run. Now here's a couple of good landing spots that I prefer. Third base right here, right where the tank spawns normally. We'll move up to the second base. I guess it's the, yeah, it's the second base because I look from the defender's side, sorry. I don't like to land in the landing zone. There's not as much space as right here on the road, but interest of time, we'll just go ahead and take off and get to tips and tricks. First thing off, you don't want to get up in the fray with your Blackhawk. It's not that agile, it's not like an Apache, so stay about this far from the base and let your gunners just take it out. Just let them mow it. Next one is using it as a transport. Say you want to transport on this fifth base, swing it out wide, try not to fly a straight path, bring it low, drop them off, and then out. You hit your smoke. Simple as that. Be really quick, try not to linger too much, and try not to fly straight. These things will all let you get hit by AT-4 rockets, even a Gustav. Here's another landing one. It's not as quick, but it allows someone to hop out and repair you really quick before you hop out. So I got this little hover, and then I'm going to tap and go. And that little tap will say, okay, well this guy has enough time to hit me. I should go. Now this is the backward swoop. Pull your mouse down and hold W halfway through, push it forward, and you should come out perfectly fine. Get used to it. It takes a little while to master. I've dodged many AT-4 rockets and being traced by a trace gun plus an RPG shooting with that trace. It's a beautiful maneuver. Use it all the time. Next one is on this first base. It's a rocking motion that we're going to learn. You want to be as far away from the coastline as possible. You don't want to be hanging out really close at all. Also, remember, changing your altitude will also help dodging vehicle or missiles or tank blasts. Tanks are the worst for a helicopter like this, but you're going to hold D and move your mouse to the left, press A, move your mouse to the right. It's opposites. So you're just going to do that until you get a nice rocking motion. The rocking will automatically make you go lower, so that helps. And if you get it down just right, you shouldn't have too much strafing on the guns with the gunners, so they should be okay. Now I'm going to show you some devastation that can happen just from a simple tree tap. Be careful of trees, no matter how big they are. Now here's just a little tap. Bam. That's 58 damage. That's a little over half. That is never good for a tank or a helicopter. Also throws off your driving, even if it doesn't look like it. You can feel it in the controls. I know you might not have rumble controls, but you get what I mean. So I'm just gonna hop out. Actually, we'll go ahead and show you the repair from the bay again. See if it changed. No, didn't change. Just got lucky. But there's a lot of things to learn, and you can just figure it out as you go. But just try a couple of these tactics, and here's a finish move just for you. Enjoy. This is Dreffel Shot with Fast Food.